Hello everyone, welcome to a webinar on 5 ways to measure and reduce your help desk's workload. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. My name is Cherubina and I'm a product expert at Analytics Plus, ManageEngine's IT analytics solution. Before we get started with our session, I'd like to share with you all some quick information about our webinar today. So, if you have any questions during the course of this webinar, feel free to type them in using the chat or the Q&A sections found on your screen. I'll do my best to address your questions towards the end of this session, but in the event that we run short on time, I'll respond to your questions later via email. You can also choose to email your questions to me directly at the email address that's on your screen right now. So the IT help desk environment is incredibly challenging, mainly because it's the go-to place for end users when anything goes wrong. Another reason is the inherently fast-paced and evolving nature of technology, which requires technicians to juggle a multitude of tasks while also dealing with unforeseen problems that might escalate into full-blown crises if not attended to in time. In other words, the IT help desk is a high-pressure, high-impact, and a high-stress environment where technicians are constantly firefighting and are often unable to explain their challenges. Understanding the underlying struggles that hinder an IT help desk from offering efficient resolutions and building effective solutions to address them allows IT leaders to put the help desk back on track towards achieving high levels of end-user satisfaction. But the good news is, most help desk struggles can all be tied back to a single underlying issue: overworked technicians as a result of high incoming ticket volume. Now, overworked employees, missed deadlines, and inefficient processes are all clear signs that point to a need for better workload management within your organization. Balanced and dynamic workloads are a surefire way to ensure help desk technicians are engaged and stimulated, which in turn ensures all deadlines and SLAs are met. As organizations scale and daily workloads expand, technicians often struggle to prioritize their assigned tickets and meet organizational deadlines. So, over the course of this session today, we're going to discuss indicators that point to a struggling help desk, and then strategize an intricate plan that not only outlines an efficient workload management strategy, but also helps IT leaders tackle process inefficiencies and repetitive tasks to reduce daily ticket volume drastically. Let's dive in. Attaining a realistic picture of your IT help desk workload. Help desks can quickly become overworked and overloaded due to factors like technician skill gaps, employee fatigue, growing technological sophistication, and financial constraints, leaving just a handful of help desk technicians handling the entirety of the workload. Now, because a help desk's workload is unpredictable, it can be difficult to determine if your help desk is really struggling to handle the incoming workload without an in-depth understanding of the actual workload and the excess work or backlogs. To uncover if your help desk is overloaded with service tickets, keep tabs on the number of open tickets every month and not just the number of incoming tickets. For instance, consider the scenario. Your help desk received, say, 70 tickets in January, of which 30 are still open or unresolved. Now in February, you got about 100 new tickets. Now your help desk has 130 tickets, the 100 from February and the 30 that was carried over from Jan. And if this trend continues, that is, if your help desk continues to carry forward unresolved tickets each month, then eventually your help desk's overall workload will quickly pile up. Unfortunately, this is rarely noticed because most help desks prefer to track incoming tickets when going about measuring their overall workload. But clearly the reality is that there are always some pending requests, And when basing workload management strategies on merely the incoming tickets each month, we fail to account for these pending or open tickets. And here's how Analytics Plus can help. Now, this visualization was built using Analytics Plus's out-of-the-box integration with Service Desk Plus, and we can accomplish similar and build similar visualizations with data from any help desk software, such as Jira software, Zendesk, ServiceNow, and so on. Now, this visualization tracks the incoming requests across each day and the corresponding requests that were resolved on that particular day. But in addition to tracking the daily incoming ticket volume, this request also computes the daily closure deficit, which is the difference between the number of created and closed requests in your help desk. So this visualization is actually a great way for you to understand your help desk's true workload, and it also acts as a handy guide that helps help desk managers in catching backlogs before they reach alarming levels and easily sidestep the entire ordeal. Now, an increasing trend in both incoming requests as well as your closure deficit is a good indicator of a struggling help desk. To understand the underlying trends in an analysis like this one, you can easily configure trend lines within Analytics Plus. Now, if you weren't computing the closure deficit report and were simply looking at a visualization similar to this one, which tracks the incoming and the resolved requests in your help desk, at first glance it looks like your help desk is performing well, that the volume of requests that are coming in are actually being resolved in a timely manner. But this metric points to a different scenario. Similarly, to understand the trend in incoming requests, you can switch quickly into the edit mode and create a trend line. Now, I'm also going to add a trend line for the closure deficit. Edit the line a little bit so that it's easier to visualize. Now, as you can see here, that the trend of incoming requests has increased in your help desk over the last 20 days, which is also the case for your closure deficit. Another way to understand your help desk's true workload is to compare the number of tickets per technician ratio. Now, the industry benchmark ratio for this metric is about 70 tickets per technician. And you can use a visualization like this one to understand this and to understand the ticket to technician ratio in your help desk. This computes the ticket to technician ratio across each month in your organization. And as you can see here, that in the latter half of the year, this ratio has clearly gone past the industry approved standards, which keeps in line with the number of increase in your incoming requests in your organization. This visualization therefore shows you how the ticket to technician ratio changes with an increase in open ticket volume, hinting that you do not have sufficient technicians to handle the increasing workload in your help desk. Now, these two reports shed light on if your help desk is overwhelmed and provide help desk managers with the insights required to deal with an increasing help desk workload. Now, yet another great way to identify if your help desk is struggling with an increased workload is by tracking your help desk's slip rate. Now, this is a metric which calculates the number of tickets with missed SLAs and compares it against the total number of tickets that are present in your help desk. And with Analytics Plus, you can easily calculate custom metrics like this one using Analytics Plus's inbuilt AI-driven no-code formula builder. And by building these formulas, you can easily visualize visualizations like this. This tracks the slip rate across each month in your organization, and a higher slip rate indicates that your help desk is clearly struggling. Now, this could be the result of several underlying issues ranging from poor ticket assignment rules to unrealistic SLA compliance. all of which could simply be tackled by reducing your help desk ticket volume. So by monitoring metrics like the closer deficit and slip rate, using visualizations like the ones we just discussed, allows you to understand if and how much your workforce is struggling with their existing workload. And these analyses can help quantify and visualize many hidden problems in modern-day help desks. So now that you've determined that your help desk is in fact struggling to handle their daily workload, it is time for you to step in and implement immediate strategies to alleviate the load on your technicians and streamline workload management and practices to reflect current demands. And here are 3 ways you can accomplish that through analytics-driven service management. So the first thing you can do is accurately prioritize your help desk tickets. So it's no secret that setting clear tasks or clear goals for your organization helps employees efficiently work toward their targets. However, what is often overlooked is the accurate prioritization of an organization's workload before delegating tasks and setting goals. Accurate workload prioritization goes a long way towards reducing your team's daily workload. Often, when there's a lack of visibility into the priority of tickets, technicians fail to give it the required importance, which results in a mad scramble as they rush to meet deadlines at the 11th hour. Ensuring your tickets are prioritized accurately based on business impact and urgency lays the foundation for reduced and manageable workloads. However, when prioritizing tickets, we often believe falsely that tasks with immediate turnarounds hold the highest importance, resulting in an inaccurate or an incorrect prioritization of urgent tickets over essential work. This also adds an increased sense of urgency to employees, impacting their workloads and also contributing to burnout. To overcome this unfortunate urgency bias, we can apply learnings from the Eisenhower principle to an AI-powered analytics platform. Now, the Eisenhower principle is a very interesting principle that believes in categorizing work not just based on their urgency, but also based on their importance or their impact. And this is how you can build a visualization based off this Eisenhower principle. Now, this visualization has categorized your team's service requests into 4 buckets: important, based on their importance and their urgency levels. While urgency levels can easily be determined based on work deadlines, it is recommended that you base the importance ranking on the extent of a service request's impact on organizational growth or operating efficiency. For instance, a broken keyboard or a printer affects only a single employee's productivity, while internet connectivity issues can leave a lasting impact on an entire department or local office, severely impacting daily operations. A good rule of thumb is to focus on the important and the urgent tickets, and relegate the lowest priority to tasks that are not as important or urgent, regardless of their urgency status. Though these urgent tickets might be easily resolved, their combined workloads take up a good chunk of an employee's time that can instead be utilized to tackle critical work. Now, while this analysis effectively helps help desk managers identify and prioritize essential tickets and projects, what about unplanned breakages or the incidents that occur on a regular day? Now, help desk teams are plagued by sudden deluges of incidents, and beyond being taxing and overwhelming, this also affects their ability to identify and focus on those that are critical. While applying the same principle and the underlying visualization on the incidents in your help desk, in addition to the service requests that are detailed here, also helps you identify critical ones with the highest priority, you can take this strategy a step further to additionally identify critical assets. Now, these are hardware and software assets that are widely used across your organization and therefore have the biggest impact on your help desk when affected. By building a smart visualization that analyzes an asset's impact and usage across your organization, you can determine its importance accurately and keep a close eye on the status of these assets as well, all which further aids help desk teams prioritize, tackle, and reduce their workloads efficiently. Now, these three visualizations that we discussed go a long way in ensuring IT managers are equipped with the necessary tools to cut through the noise and accurately prioritize their team's daily tasks for manageable workloads. The second strategy that you can employ in reducing the daily workload or the daily ticket volume in your help desk is tackling delays through accurate delegation and performance tracking. With prioritization of tickets out of the way, the next logical step is to delegate the segregated and prioritized tickets in a way that ensures their completion. Inaccurate ticket assignments results in missed deadlines, which sets off a domino effect that increases technicians' workloads and wreaks havoc on organizational growth and productivity. However, to delegate the right ticket to the right technician, comprehensive visibility into technicians' existing workload and proficiency is mandatory. Now, this visualization tracks your technician's current workload. But in addition to merely understanding or calculating the number of tickets in each technician's queue, this also further categorizes these tickets based on the category of pending work. Now, not all tickets are created equal. Those pertaining to specific categories might require sustained effort, while others can be tackled easily within hours. When looking to delegate new tickets, IT managers can discern the estimated effort involved by looking at the distribution of assigned tickets across the different business avenues. For instance, though John Richard has a higher number of tickets in his queue, he would be able to get through the smaller administrative tasks well before, say, Paul Conrad resolves all the issues pertaining to OS corruption in his queue. However, before assigning new tickets to employees with comparatively lighter workloads, it is pertinent to understand and account for their ability to handle specific tickets. In such scenarios, having a detailed analysis of employee proficiency across various ticket categories is helpful. This analysis tracks the category-wise tickets assigned to a help desk technician, the number of resolved tickets, and also the rate at which these tasks were completed. Now, this also accounts for the tickets that were moved on to other technicians for completion, which gives a very accurate picture of your technician's proficiency and work. You can evaluate a technician's skill in tackling specific tasks by looking at the completion percentage for that particular category. The higher the percentage, the more proficient the employee is in tackling requests pertaining to that particular category. Now, you can also switch between different technicians in your help desk using this user filter at the top of your visualization. For instance, let's assume I want to understand the proficiency levels of Carl, and now this visualization helps me track the closed incoming and the closed as well as the completion percentage for the chosen technician. Help desk managers can accurately delegate tasks by combining insights from these visualizations to understand your technician's availability as well as their ability to tackle tickets pertaining to specific categories. Now, this ensures technicians' workloads are balanced and also goes a long way in avoiding delays and missed deadlines. Now that you've prioritized and also identified accurate ways to delegate the tickets that you've prioritized, it is good practice to continually evaluate the effectiveness of your delegation strategy. which is very crucial in ensuring that your deadlines are not skipped. And to do that, you can track your request resolution progress across your team using a visualization like this. Now, this analysis displays each technician's open tickets, categorized based on the time left on the clock. In addition to merely displaying the various tickets that are approaching their deadlines, this visualization also allows managers to filter the tasks based on the hours left on the clock. And these tickets are further categorized based on their priorities, which allows help desk managers to bear down on the ones with a greater impact. It is also a good practice to chart down a hierarchy of people to be notified of delays with each passing hour. And you can accomplish this by configuring smart alerts, which will send out timely notifications either via email or in-app alerts to the required people in your organization when a particular condition is met, which goes a long way in ensuring delays are avoided. Now, the last two strategies that we just discussed covers the major leg of managing a help desk's existing workload. But what of the avenues that can effectively reduce your technician's workload in the first place? Process inefficiencies are the silent cost drains in any industry. These can take diverse forms and have varying impact, but all inevitably result in increased workloads. It stands to reason then that by merely eliminating process inefficiencies and bottlenecks, you can instantly reduce your organization's overall workload. Now, a great starting point in eliminating process inefficiencies in your help desk is to tackle backlogged tickets. The sad truth is that despite best efforts, your help desk will usually have a handful of backlog tasks that are awaiting resolution, and this forces your team to stay in an issue-fixing mode, unable to truly become proactive. This visualization helps IT managers keep a close eye on technicians' backlog tickets and acts as a good reference while working towards your resolution. By eliminating long pending backlogs, you can quickly clear out the clutter and pesky tasks that add to your technician's overall workload. Now, another inefficiency that quickly rakes up your help desk's workload is duplication of effort. Consider this scenario. Two help desk technicians are working on separate high priority requests, which you later uncover had originated from the same root cause. Such duplication of work can double your team's workload and also impede technicians from focusing on other priority work. In such cases, you can use an analysis like this one. This visualization leverages AI-driven technologies to identify every incident raised across your help desk that originated from a single underlying root cause. For instance, you can infer that a break in a Unify access point has resulted in 4 separate incidents in your help desk, which were in turn assigned to 4 different technicians, resulting in several hours of duplicated work. Armed with such information, help desk managers can simply assign one technician to address the underlying issue's resolution and eliminate duplicate work efforts and service tickets for your technicians. So by establishing correlations and uncovering commonalities, you can effectively eliminate various process inefficiencies in your organization. Now, you can easily achieve this by establishing a comprehensive overview of your IT environment that weaves its various threads together. Using AI-driven analytics, you can effortlessly blend data from various service management, endpoint management, NOC tools, security tools, etc. to gain a unified overview of your IT environment. This equips managers with the tools required to achieve an overarching view of interconnected IT processes and perform organization-wide root cause analysis with ease. This visualization intuitively identifies surges in help desk tickets and incidents and unearths common root causes behind these particular incidents. For instance, you can see here that this huge spike in incidents in November all originated from a security breach that occurred in Japan, while another spike in incidents in your help desk was simply due to a patch deployment gone wrong, which originated from Cape Town. Identifying these interconnecting threads between your help desk teams and your endpoint solutions, your security teams, your NOC teams, plays a vital role in understanding the interconnections or the impact that one sub-department in IT has on other departments in your organizations. This goes a long way in eliminating repetitive tasks and in streamlining your daily operations and processes, which cuts down overall workload effectively. IT help desk technicians are constantly firefighting and unable to voice their challenges. By identifying the underlying struggles, senior management can effectively implement AI-driven strategies that effectively reduces overall ticket volume and addresses technicians' woes. Now, beyond the immediate benefits of reduced workloads and faster turnarounds, the strategies we discussed during this session today helps overcome technician burnout and attrition, promotes organizational growth, and provides increased cost savings. Let me quickly summarize everything we discussed over the course of our session today. Attaining a realistic picture of help desk workload. Help desk can quickly become overloaded with work due to factors like technician skill gaps, employee fatigue, and financial constraints, resulting in just a handful of help desk technicians handling the entirety of the workload. Because of the unpredictable nature of a help desk, it can be difficult to determine if your help desk is really struggling to handle incoming workload. By monitoring metrics like the closer to visit and slip rate, you can quickly understand if and how much your technicians are struggling with their daily workload. Accurate ticket prioritization. Accurate workload prioritization goes a long way towards reducing your team's daily workload. Instead of simply categorizing requests based on their priority, you can take this a step further to segregate tickets into buckets based on both their urgency and their impact. Similarly, you can also apply the same analysis to the incidents that are raised in a help desk and take this a step further to identify and monitor critical assets to reduce the impact of your help desk incidents. Tackling delays through accurate ticket delegation. To delegate the right ticket to the right technician, comprehensive visibility into your technician's existing workload and proficiency is mandatory. Track technician-wise open tickets and their completion rate to accurately evaluate their current workloads and proficiency, and assign tickets in a manner that ensures immediate resolutions and balanced workloads. Tackling process inefficiencies and bottlenecks. Now, the previous two strategies that we discussed goes a long way in managing a help desk's existing workload. But to simply cut down on your initial or the new workload in your help desk, this is tackling or eliminating inefficient processes goes a long way. And a common process inefficiency that plagues most help desks are ticket backlogs. Using intuitive visualizations, you can closely track ticket backlogs and employ AI-driven analytics to pare down on duplicated tickets that arise from the same root cause. By performing detailed root cause analysis, help desk managers can simply assign one technician to the underlying issue's resolution and eliminate duplicate work efforts and service tickets in your help desk. Now, in addition to cutting down on backlog tickets and duplicated efforts that are raised within their help desk managers can also employ unified analytics to unearth surges in help desk incidents due to inefficient processes that originated from other departments within your IT, such as your endpoint management or your NOC teams. Now, by identifying and correlating these strategies and the corresponding tickets that were raised, you can quickly work towards implementing more efficient strategies and streamlining processes, eliminating repetitive tickets, and cut down on the overall ticket volume in your help desk. Now, the reports we covered over the course of this webinar were built using Analytics Plus, Management's AI-powered IT analytics solution using data spanning across various applications. Beyond offering comprehensive analytical capabilities, Analytics Plus also provides out-of-the-box integration with several IT applications. And this includes various management applications like Service Desk Plus, Endpoint Central, Applications Manager, Site 24/7, PAM 360, to name a few. The Advanced Analytics platform also provides pre-built analytics for various third-party IT applications such as Nagios, Zendesk, Jira Software, and ServiceNow. The primary benefit of these out-of-the-box integrations lies in the fact that they can be configured in minutes with very minimal manual effort, post which you can access more than 300 pre-built contextual reports and dashboards. So if you would like to attain a hands-on experience and apply this detailed analysis over your company's data, all you need to do is sign up or download the Analytics Plus free trial and set up the integration to access insightful reports and dashboards. Now, beyond offering out-of-the-box insights for major IT applications, Analytics Plus continually strives to facilitate self-service on every level of its platform. A key player that facilitates this is our AI-driven analytics assistant, Zia. If you're just getting started with analytics and find BI tools or SQL queries to be daunting, well, Zia is your new best friend. All you have to do is strike up a conversation with Zia, either via text or voice, and Zia will automatically generate the insights required to further your analytics journey. Now, while this removes the task of having to build a report yourself, you can also use Zia Insights to understand and break down the information displayed in your visualization. At the mere click of a button, you can attain narrative, detailed interpretation of your analysis. And this particular feature proves beneficial, especially in cases where immediate insights are crucial in putting out the fires in your organization. You can also leverage Zia's conversational prowess to dig deeper into your data and uncover hidden information and perform root cause analysis. Analytics Plus also has a very powerful forecasting engine that allows users to easily foresee future trends based on historical data and modify your business strategies accordingly. Now, another interesting and handy feature in Analytics Plus is a scenario analysis functionality. Using what-if analysis, you can execute powerful scenario analysis over your reports to visualize various outcomes based on a deciding factor. For instance, you can vary the number of technicians employed in a help desk using a visualization and visualize in real time the corresponding impact to your help desk's burn rate. Now, this is a great way for you to understand the number of technicians you need to employ to achieve the burn rate you desire. So, by understanding the business impact when changes occur ahead of time, you can adjust your strategies and achieve your objectives with ease. Of course, you can also set up threshold-based alerts for your reports and get notified via in-app alerts or email, which saves you the trouble of having to recheck your reports manually to avoid missing out on business-critical changes. Now, this particular feature is also very handy in notifying you suspicious activities that occur within your environment. So that was a brief overview of the Analytics Plus application. We've covered a lot of information in our session today, and I hope you benefit from our webinar. If you'd like to try out these reports for yourself, you can quickly download or sign up to the Management Analytics Plus application, which provides a free, all-inclusive 15-day trial. Simply scan the QR code that's on your screen to head to the sign-up page. From there, you can either download the on-premise version or sign up to the cloud version and get your application running with ease. And once that's done, it should take you mere minutes to set up the various integration and access all the pre-built reports and dashboards. And with that, we have reached the end of this webinar. So that's about it from me, folks. If you had any questions or concerns during the session, please do contact me using the email address that's on your screen right now. I truly love to hear from you. Thank you for taking the time to attend this session today. Take care, everyone. Have a great day ahead.